What if I told you that diet-related diseases are responsible for more than 11 million deaths annually? That's not a random statistic. It's a global wake-up call, backed by research from The Lancet. According to the study, an unhealthy diet is by far the leading cause of early death among adults. But here's what's even more alarming. More than 80% of adults over 60 have at least one chronic condition, and 68% of them have two or more. We're talking heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, high blood pressure, memory loss, and in many cases, all of the above. So what's fueling this silent epidemic? Well, it's not just aging, it's food. The very things we put on our plates every day are either protecting us or slowly shaving years off our lives. The worst part? Most seniors have no idea that the foods they trust, some even labeled as healthy or low-fat, are actually triggering inflammation, accelerating organ damage, and increasing early mortality risk. But there's still time to change course. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 foods you absolutely must eat after 60 to protect your heart, brain, and bones, and the 5 foods you must never touch again, including one extremely common food linked to a 53% higher risk of stroke and dementia. So, stick with us. This list could literally add years to your life. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Number 5. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines deserve a prime spot on your plate if you're over 60. These underwater treasures are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA and EPA, which are proven brain protectors. Recent studies show that seniors who consume fatty fish at least twice weekly have significantly better memory retention and slower cognitive decline compared to those who rarely eat fish. The magic lies in how these omega-3s reduce brain inflammation and actually help maintain the physical structure of your brain cells. What makes fatty fish especially valuable for adults over 60 is how it addresses multiple age-related concerns simultaneously. The high-quality protein helps combat muscle loss, sarcopenia, which accelerates dramatically after 60. The vitamin D content supports bone health, crucial as osteoporosis risk skyrockets. Many seniors don't realize that vitamin D absorption decreases by up to 30% with age, making fish's naturally occurring vitamin D even more essential. The American Heart Association has found that consuming fatty fish regularly can lower heart disease risk by up to 36% in seniors. Significant, since heart disease remains the #1 cause of death among adults over 60. Worried about mercury? Don't be. The benefits of moderate fatty fish consumption, 2 to 3 servings weekly, far outweigh any potential risks, especially with smaller fish like sardines, which contain minimal mercury but maximum nutrition. Tips to try. Grilled salmon. For dinner, sardines, and your lunch salad, smoked mackerel, with your morning eggs for an omega-3 boost. Number 4. Berries. Berries aren't just delicious treats. They're cognitive protection powerhouses, and they become increasingly valuable after 60. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and their colorful cousins contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants shown to actually reverse age-related memory decline. The Nurses' Health Study, which followed over 16,000 older adults, found that those consuming berries regularly demonstrated cognitive functions equivalent to someone 2.5 years younger. In practical terms, that means better recall, sharper decision-making, greater independence. Longer berries are also incredibly nutrient-dense, without being calorie-heavy. A perfect solution, as caloric needs typically decrease after 60, while nutritional needs increase. They also contain about 4 grams of fiber per cup, supporting digestive health, especially helpful for seniors who struggle with constipation due to medications, reduced activity, or natural age-related changes in digestion. Berries also have the lowest glycemic impact of any fruit, meaning they won't spike blood sugar, a big win for those managing or hoping to prevent type 2 diabetes. Easy ways to enjoy berries. Add a 1-2 cup of mixed berries to your breakfast. Enjoy them as an afternoon snack. Blend frozen berries into a simple dessert. Even dried berries with no added sugar can provide benefits when fresh options aren't available. Tip: consistency matters. daily consumption offers the greatest cognitive protection, so make berries a non-negotiable part of your daily diet. Number 3. Yogurt. Yogurt becomes almost medicinal in its importance after age 60, primarily because of gut health's growing connection to everything from immune function to cognitive performance. As you age, the diversity of your gut microbiome naturally declines, which researchers now link to increased inflammation, reduced nutrient absorption. Cognitive changes. Quality yogurt with live active cultures reintroduces beneficial bacteria that help restore this crucial balance. Studies show seniors who consume probiotic-rich foods daily have 3% fewer respiratory infections, shorter recovery times when illness strikes. But yogurt does more than just boost gut health. It also helps with protein timing and absorption. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at using protein, so you need more of it, and you need it spread throughout the day. Greek yogurt, in particular, is an easily digestible, complete protein source that helps fight muscle loss. And don't forget the calcium and phosphorus, key for maintaining bone density, especially important as osteoporosis risk rises significantly, particularly for women post-menopause. Benefits in yogurt. Tips other than that. The probiotics in yogurt also help control the oral bacteria that lead to periodontal disease, while the calcium and phosphorus support tooth remineralization. To get all these benefits, choose plain, unsweetened yogurt and add your own berries, nuts, or a touch of honey for sweetness. Many commercial flavored varieties contain excessive sugar that counteracts the health benefits. For those who are lactose intolerant, the fermentation process makes yogurt much more digestible than milk. Coconut or almond-based yogurt alternatives can provide some, though not all, of the same benefits. Number 2. Leafy greens. Leafy greens might seem like generic health food advice, but there's a specific reason they're nutritional gold for adults over 60. Spinach, kale, collards, and other dark leafy vegetables contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 compounds that act like internal sunglasses for your aging eyes. Research from the Journal of Ophthalmology shows that seniors who consume the most leafy greens have a 43% lower risk of macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss after 60. These powerhouse vegetables also deliver folate, a B vitamin that helps reduce homocysteine levels in your bloodstream. Why does this matter? Elevated homocysteine is directly linked to increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and even Alzheimer's disease, all conditions that become more threatening after 60. Perhaps most impressive is the vitamin K content in leafy greens, which has been shown to reduce age-related bone loss and fracture risk by helping calcium actually incorporate into your bone structure, rather than floating uselessly in your bloodstream, or worse, depositing in your arteries. Many seniors don't realize that calcium supplements without adequate vitamin K can actually increase cardiovascular risk, making natural sources like leafy greens the superior choice. The fiber in these vegetables also supports healthy digestion, just when many seniors begin experiencing gastrointestinal changes. Try this. Add spinach to your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it. Enjoy a large dinner salad with mixed green sauté kale with garlic. As a flavorful side dish, even adding just 1 cup of leafy greens daily can significantly impact your health trajectory after 60. Number 1. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds claim the top spot on the must-eat list for anyone over 60 because they address virtually every major age-related health concern simultaneously. The groundbreaking pre-dimed study found that older adults who consumed just a handful of mixed nuts daily had a remarkable 30% reduction in major cardiovascular events. Not surprising when you consider their unique nutritional profile. Walnuts deliver brain-protecting omega-3s in plant form called ALA. Almonds provide magnesium, especially important after 60, as absorption decreases while its role in regulating blood pressure, blood sugar, and sleep quality becomes even more vital. Flax seeds and chia seeds offer lignans, shown to reduce cancer risk, particularly hormonal cancers, which become more concerning with age. What makes nuts and seeds especially valuable for seniors is their perfect combination of healthy fats, plant protein, and fiber, creating a satiating food that supports a healthy weight without triggering blood sugar fluctuations. Despite their caloric density, multiple studies confirm that regular nut consumers maintain healthier weights than those who avoid them, likely because the satiety they provide helps prevent overeating less nutritious foods. The vitamin E content in most nuts and seeds acts as an antioxidant, particularly beneficial for skin health when natural collagen production declines, while also supporting immune function. Remarkably, research from the Harvard School of Public Health found that nut consumption is associated with greater longevity across the board, with regular nut eaters showing a 20% lower all-cause mortality rate compared to those who avoided nuts. Bonus: Brazil nuts deserve special mention. Just 2 Brazil nuts daily provide the optimal amount of selenium, a mineral linked to reduced cancer risk and improved thyroid function. How to add more: sprinkle on salads or yogurt blend into smoothies. Enjoy a small handful as a satisfying health-boosting snack. These were the 5 foods you must eat after 60. Now let's get to the 5 foods you should totally avoid. Number 5. Processed meats. Processed meats might seem convenient, but for anyone over 60, they represent a significant health hazard. And the danger increases with age. Hot dogs, bacon, sausage, deli meats, and similar products contain nitrates and nitrites that convert to nitrosamines in the body, compounds conclusively linked to colorectal cancer. This connection becomes especially problematic after 60, when your digestive tract has endured decades of exposure and your cell repair mechanisms naturally slow down. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, the same category as tobacco and asbestos, based on the strength of scientific evidence. Beyond the cancer link, a BMJ study found that older adults who regularly consumed processed meats had a 44% higher risk of heart failure. And that's not all. Processed meats deliver a dangerous combo for aging bodies. Excessive sodium, inflammatory compounds, saturated fats. After 60, your kidneys become less efficient at filtering sodium, making the high salt content in processed meats particularly problematic for blood pressure. For example, a single serving of deli turkey can contain over 1,000 mg of sodium, nearly half the daily recommended limit for older adults. Would you like me to continue with the rest of the foods to avoid list? I can also help turn this into a polished script, article, or infographic, whatever you're planning. The inflammatory compounds in these products also exacerbate joint pain, while the saturated fat content increases cardiovascular risk, precisely at the age when heart disease prevention becomes most critical. Perhaps most concerning, recent research from the University of Leeds found that regular processed meat consumption is associated with a 44% increased risk of dementia, suggesting these products may directly impact brain health. So if you've enjoyed processed meats your entire life, this might be difficult news. But consider replacing them with fresh, unprocessed alternatives. Use freshly cooked chicken or turkey instead of deli meats. Try plant-based breakfast proteins instead of bacon. Explore bean-based alternatives to sausage. Number 4, soda, even diet soda. These bubbly beverages may seem harmless, but they're like poison for seniors. Regular sodas are loaded with sugar, often containing over 40 grams in a single can. This leads to insulin resistance, fatty liver, and serious blood sugar swings. But even more dangerous is diet soda. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose trick your brain into craving more sugar. Disrupt gut bacteria, have been linked to strokes, dementia, and even depression. The caramel coloring in brown sodas contains compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs, that accelerate cellular aging and increase inflammation throughout the body. In fact, a major study in Stroke Journal revealed that seniors who drank diet soda daily had a 53% higher risk of stroke and a 47% higher risk of dementia. That's staggering. The chemicals in diet sodas also impair kidney function, weakening your ability to detox and process waste, something that naturally declines with age. So, while soda may give you a quick energy jolt or feel refreshing, it's silently aging your body and mind with every sip. Healthier alternatives: infuse water with fresh fruit or herbs. Enjoy unsweetened tea. Sip on diluted 100% fruit juice in small amounts. Number 3, white flour products. These often fly under The radar because they seem less obviously harmful. But white bread, pasta, crackers, baked goods, and other refined grain products have had their fiber-rich germ and bran removed, leaving essentially pure starch that converts rapidly to glucose in your bloodstream. After 60, your body's ability to manage these glucose spikes diminishes significantly, even if you've never had blood sugar issues before. Research from the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that adults over 60 who consumed the most refined grains experienced significantly faster cognitive decline compared to those who prioritized whole grains. This likely stems from the inflammatory response triggered by blood sugar fluctuations, essentially creating micro-injuries to brain tissue with every high-carb, low-fiber meal. Additionally, the lack of fiber exacerbates constipation, which becomes more common after 60. Many commercial white flour products also contain harmful additives like potassium bromate azotocarbonamide, other dough conditioners and preservatives that are banned in numerous countries but still legal in the U.S. Instead of cutting carbs entirely, transition to genuine whole grain options, those where whole grain is the first ingredient and fiber content is at least 3 grams per serving. Number 2. Vegetable oils, including soybean, corn, cottonseed, canola, and safflower oil, represent a particularly insidious threat to adults over 60. Why? Because of their extraordinarily high omega-6 fatty acid content. After age 60, your body processes these fats differently. While these oils have been marketed as heart-healthy, emerging research reveals their true dangers. Overconsumption creates a pro-inflammatory state that disproportionately affects aging bodies. After 60, your body's ability to convert omega-6s into anti-inflammatory compounds declines by about 50%. As a result, these oils accumulate in tissues promoting systemic inflammation. This age-related change transforms these seemingly innocent oils into powerful promoters of joint deterioration, cognitive decline, and cardiovascular damage. A Cleveland Clinic study showed that linoleic acid, abundant in these oils, integrates into cell membranes, making them more vulnerable to oxidative damage that accelerates tissue breakdown, especially problematic in joint cartilage, where regeneration is already limited after 60. Worse, these excess omega-6 fats compete with beneficial omega-3s for absorption, creating imbalances that promote blood clotting vessel constriction plaque formation. Safer oil choices. Use extra virgin olive oil for low-heat cooking. Choose avocado oil for medium heat. Opt for coconut oil for high-heat applications. And be particularly vigilant about processed foods. Vegetable oils are hidden in everything from salad dressings to crackers, cereals, and even breads. Number 1. Ultra-processed breakfast cereals. These are the single most dangerous food for adults over 60. These seemingly innocent breakfast staples combine refined carbohydrates, added sugars, inflammatory oils, artificial colors and preservatives, fortified synthetic vitamins. This combo triggers especially damaging responses in aging bodies. The rapid glucose spike from these cereals is particularly harmful after 60. The unstable blood sugar levels they cause trigger a cascade of inflammation, oxidative stress, advanced glycation. End product, age formation. A University of California study demonstrated that adults over 60 who regularly consumed ultra-processed cereals showed significant brain volume loss, equivalent to 1.8 additional years of aging, compared to those who ate whole food breakfasts with similar calorie counts. Additionally, the combo of refined carbs and added sugars disrupts orexin production, a neurotransmitter essential for maintaining alertness, energy, metabolic function. Would you like me to finish the very last bit of this section? Also, if you're planning to turn this into a blog post, article, newsletter, video script, or anything else, I'd be happy to help format or tailor it accordingly. Cognitive clarity throughout the day. This disruption becomes even more pronounced after 60, when your natural orexin production already begins to decline. That's what creates the morning brain fog many seniors mistakenly attribute to just getting older, when in reality, it's often the result of specific dietary choices. Not to mention, these cereals are often stripped of fiber and real nutrients, leaving you with little more than a bowl of sugar disguised as breakfast. Better alternatives: steel-cut oats, plain yogurt with fresh fruit, eggs, scrambled, boiled, poached, your choice. These options stabilize your energy, fuel your brain, and support long-term health. The bottom line: after 60, every bite you take is either feeding disease or fueling vitality. The good foods on this list aren't just healthy, they're protective, shields against the very conditions that become more dangerous with age. And the bad foods? They're not just indulgent, they're accelerating aging from the inside out. But here's the empowering part. It's never too late to start making smarter food choices. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these dangerous foods shocked you the most? Which good food are you planning to add to your plate this week? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and here's to healthier, stronger, more vibrant years ahead.